Boom. Awesome. So welcome again to our team training. This is the Sunday night team training that we do every Sunday night, specifically to basically raising up leaders. And this is the big thing that we're talking about. Once again, leadership is something not everybody has innate in them. So we want to train up leaders. I was writing down some different things, but leaders, basically that are others focused. People that actually want to help others, that want to bless others, that want to focus on other people, take their eyes off themselves and help other people. Also, leaders that want to make a lasting impact in other people's lives. And so I was with Brendan Deering and actually Coach Dale, I think it was yesterday, or actually 2 days ago, actually on Friday, and he was talking about leaving a legacy. And when he said leaving a legacy is not just about what you leave to someone, but what also that you leave inside someone. So again, when we're talking about, once again, what we're doing here is building teams of people, helping people, and developing leaders around the world. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. So like I mentioned earlier today, once again, that with Josh and Paul actually developing this business, with Josh actually running with this business, he just did a meeting. We're doing those meetings every Central Time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 o'clock. Eastern time every Sunday, and then right afterwards we're doing this team training. So I'm Greg, once again, Greg Warren, my wife, beautiful wife Minna
out of Florida, USA.
Yep. And so the one thing that we want to do is got to kick this off. But one thing that we also want to do, because today's a special day, in case you didn't know that, it is Father's Day. I don't know why this thing's not moving forward. There we go. So it's Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Hopefully you were celebrated, and hopefully you celebrate your father. So we got a chance to go out to a nice late lunch that we actually early dinner, a place that actually has it's actually called Columbia Restaurant here on St. Armand's here, Circle in Sarasota, Florida. So my son-in-law Anton here, my daughter Bella, my daughter Sophia, and her boyfriend Andrew. It was so neat to be able to have all of us here, and of course my amazing, awesome wife. So we had a great time there, and we hope you celebrated time with your family. So we're going to go over some different things today. So Josh is going to cover actually the onboarding checklist and how we're going to onboard people. So if you're brand new, we do this for you, and we're going to be actually recording these. So we have these recorded so that if you're brand new, you can learn where everything is at to succeed, because there's a whole system behind this. We really want to help everyone to succeed and go to the next level. And so if you want to take this QR code, everything that we're going to be going through is in the Google Docs. Josh has taken a lot of time, and we said, no, we're utilizing this. It's been absolutely fantastic what he put together. He's going to be going over this, but scan this, pull out your phone, go to your camera, scan that QR code. It's going to actually pull what we're going to be going through, including now the actually onboarding document. The checklist is actually in there also. But we're also going to be celebrating some people tonight. So we always have new managers that are coming on. We got directors, senior directors, other people. So tonight we got some other people that have actually hit some new ranks, and I have my wife maybe talk a little bit about that.
So when we talk about ranks, we're talking about, and those of you who were on earlier saw manager, director, senior director, executive, and so on. So the question is, well, how do we attain those ranks? Okay. And so if you are started with us, which I think most of you who are on the training have gotten started, you're at the gold level or above, and you register 2 people on your left, 2 people on the right. They are personal to you, friends at the silver level or above, and they stay active. And active means auto ship, okay, on a monthly basis. You are then what we call a manager. Okay, now going up the ranks actually gives you the opportunity to actually earn more money, make more money in this business. Then in order to get to the next level, which is director, you would have to help 2 of those 4 people. Now, it's not just going to be 4 people. You're going to put in quite a number of people, and Steve and Gina Merritt, who are our leaders in the business, actually teach 20 personals on your left and 20 personals on your right. And you're bound to find 4 that are going to run. And if you don't, just do it again. So 4 of those, or take 2 of those people that you put, personal people, and help them. So the whole thing, like Greg said, it's looking outside of yourself and helping other people become leaders. So we help them to become managers. And then we add another silver or above on the left and another silver or above on the right. And then you are a director. So really, manager really is the most important rank, because all we do is then duplicate managers, get to the rank of manager, and then make managers. and keep making managers, and you'll go up the ranks.
Absolutely. So we have some people recognizing that just hit manager this week. So Josh, I'm going to have you actually recognize the first one. I think Chuck's got another one, then we have one as well.
Yeah, so I want to recognize the guy that I've known for, gosh, I think it was like 14 years now in St. Louis. One of the first people in St. Louis I met, him and his wife and their awesome girls. And name's Jeff Petker, who I didn't share this with him right away, and that I shared it with him about a month ago, if that. And he said, you know, he just got on fire very quickly, and as soon as he said yes, I want to do this. He went manager very, very quickly in about a week and a half. So congratulations, Jeff Pecker, for hitting manager this past week.
Great job.
Mm-hmm.
And Chuck, for Jerry.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Greg and Mena. And I'll tell you, Jerry Dudley's been a friend of mine for a long time. The most exciting thing about this business for Diane and I so far is the health results people are getting. This product has basically given this man his life back. He has not golfed in 20 years. He couldn't even close his hand. Now he's playing 18 holes multiple days a week. He can play with his kids again. It is absolutely amazing what's happening. Now he's started to really build a strong business. He has leaders coming on, and this guy's going to go right through the ranks. We're very proud of Jerry Dudley in Kansas City. Thank you, Jerry.
Awesome.
Wow.
Great job, Jerry. And next.
So Ingela Handlet, she is out of Sweden and she just ranked manager. Now I am recognizing her on behalf of Anna Cambry, who is in Spain, and she is on our team in Europe. And Anna is a director, but she is so good at breaking managers. And so Ingela Handlet, who is passionate about health and helping people get optimal health, is just ranked manager this week. And they can't be on because it's their time to sleep. So congratulations to Ingela Handlet.
Yeah, we actually recognize them on a Monday call that we do for the Europeans
so
and for South Africa.
Yeah, we do an international call. So those of you who have people that are out of the country, it is at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you need that link, I know we'll be updating it.
Josh,
and you know, reach out to us and we'll share that with you. But wake up call to her, okay? It's time to wake up. Honestly, this is explosive, and we need to get the word out. And if you're not telling your friends, someone else is going to be talking to them. So Steve and Gina are going around the country doing this, and even outside of the country doing a wake up call tour. They've been through a number of states already. So they'll be going to Oklahoma City still. You'll see those, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Atlanta, Georgia. If you know anybody in these cities or these states, please send your people there. I know we've been telling a lot of our people to attend the different meetings. Big one that we would like to announce, because there are a lot of people on our team from Sarasota or close cities to Sarasota. Please join us on the 29th of June. It's a Saturday. We're going to do, Steve and Gina will be presenting, and then they will be doing training. So I think it's 2 hours of training, and a lot of us leaders will be, you know, teaching and training as well. So you don't want to miss it. Be there. For brand partners, it's $5 each. $5, sorry, $5 each.
I'll pay $5,000.
And bring your guests. You do
Yes.
not want to go alone.
No.
Bring your guests to the meeting, because you want them to see what you are excited about.
Yep.
Share the excitement. So don't forget that 29th of June.
Yeah, and get there early. It is going to be a packed house. And then, of course, then on July 9th, they're also going to have St. Augustine. So that's up in northeastern Florida. So again, as they're starting to do these different things, get people to those meetings as you're doing this. So St. Augustine is very close to Jacksonville. So people from Jacksonville, even Daytona, can go to St. Augustine and some of the people there. So anyone in those areas, say, who do you know in those areas? Especially Atlanta. Atlanta is a massive market. There's a lot of people on here that know people in Atlanta. So get those people to that meeting. So the next thing is we're going to talk about is what we always talk about is the Believe Convention. I always put my picture here, so I don't know if it's covering up the QR code, but this is something I've been talking to a lot of people about this. Some people, for some reason, can't come because they live in other countries, but if you can't make it, they're doing also online access. And for some reason, if you've got some sort of conflict, cancel it. No, I'm just kidding. So if you have some sort of conflict, jump on, get the online ticket, because again, you'll have 45 days to do that. But if you're within driving distance, flying distance, anywhere in the country, be there in person. The reason why is because we were actually directors last year at the last convention that they had. This is a convention, and we knew we were going to build this big, but we had no idea that we were going to hit presidential.
Yeah.
And obviously we're on the way to senior presidential. And we had other people that are there that I don't even know if they were managers that are now going to become presidential, if you know what I mean. So it's amazing what happens when you understand when people tie into a meeting like this, your belief goes up. And that's why I said before, your drive is derived by your dream and your belief that you can have that dream. So if your dream is to build a big business, become financially independent, where you can fire your job like I did earlier this year, if that's your dream, that was my dream. That was my big why. That's why we've been running, and now we're helping other people. We're gonna be throwing a lot of freedom parties this year, next year, the year after, for them, so people want to do that. And so it's gonna be in Orlando on the 19th and 20th, and then on the 21st, they're gonna be doing a non-denominational worship service, along with Steve and Gina Merritt sharing the testimony of how God's blessed them in this business and blessed them in life, but then also with Danny and Diane McDaniel. Danny McDaniel is going to be giving a message on that. So it's going to be at the Orlando Hilton Buena Vista Palace Hotel. Absolutely beautiful place, fantastic. And then with the next thing to this is those of who say, I like free travel. So this, we've actually have had already 4 trips that we've qualified for this year. This will be our 5th trip that we're already pretty much there for the points and everything else. But again, you actually want to go here. So this is actually a free trip put on the company. They do 4 free trips a year. Actually, Steve and Gina Merida right now, along with several other people that are part of this as a team, are in Bora Bora. That is an elite trip that they do. But this is one that everybody can qualify for in our region, for Mexico, Canada, and the United States. For those that are in Europe and South Africa, you're going to be going to Marrakesh, Morocco, which is pretty amazing. But this is actually November 6th through 10th. I think Josh has already taken a vacation time. Other people have done the same thing. And so again, the qualification time is basically, it's already started, but we got through September 1st. So we still have all of July and all of August to basically do that. And we got half of June. So we still got 2.5 months to qualify for this trip. And the place is spectacular. So I got over like 1,700 rooms there. And literally we're gonna pack that place out. And so the pools, the venue, the food, the entertainment, all the stuff they have there is absolutely fantastic. This is the Hard Rock Casino Hotel in Punta Cana in Dominican Republic. Everything's paid for, which is kind of cool. And then like Josh shows all the time, and we do this all the time on every trip, there's on every time we show the presentation, is that there's a tracker that you can use. So you get points for basically going senior director. So I know Chuck's on here. I think he's already qualified for 3 months. He's got 3 months to go and he's already got the free trip. It's a done deal. So it's just kind of cool. But you get points for basically, if you're a manager, every month, every week you qualify as a manager or a director or senior director, you get 1 point per month. If you're an executive, presidential, senior presidential, you actually get 2 points per month for maintaining that rank. So you also get basically for personally ranking up. So if you become a manager, you get 2 points. You become a director, you get 4 points. Senior director, 5 points. And these are all cumulative. Start adding them up. But then if you help someone get started as a silver, there's a point. They go to gold, 2 points. For diamond, 4 points. If they become a manager, 2 points. So get this tracker, scan it, write it out, and start tracking it. You'd be shocked how quickly you can get to 60 points for 2 of you to go. They'll pay for 1 airfare, but you get to 85 points. They'll pay for 2 airfare, which is going to be absolutely phenomenal. So again, we're so excited to talk about these different promotions, but today we're going to hand this off to Josh, because Josh actually is going to be going over our team training, the onboarding. For those brand new, take notes. Once again, there's going to be a couple of things you can scan, take notes on that. And then Josh at the end is going to talk about the new promotion that we're also offering on top of all the other promotions that are there. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen, Josh, and that way you can start running with this and go from there. So let me hand it off to Mr. Josh Holdaway. And you are muted. Let's try to unmute you. So Josh, you want to unmute yourself? There
Sorry,
you
I was going to say, if you want to go through some more of the slides there, go for it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure which slides we were going through. Hold on a second here. So do you want me to go through some of the emails, some of the other stuff first?
Yeah, I'll refer to these, and I'll take the screen back here when I need it though.
Okay, so one thing that we're doing is actually, Josh has put together, there's actually, when you start, actually, when you register someone, you want to actually send them an email. So the email is in the back office. If you took that code earlier, but Josh is going to show you where to find that. You actually make a copy of this and then send this to them. So once again, it's going to talk about getting started right. Your back office, you're going to put in their basically their user ID and their password that's in here. It's got also the back office here, but then there's also a link there to, once again, that we're going to be going over today that they can access at any time. And you, once again, right here, save this email to a folder for easy future reference is what you want to do and go from there. So let me hand this back over to Josh and he can run from here.
Okay, all right, awesome. All right, thank you, Greg. All right, so let me pull up the okay, there we go. Now we're on. So many great pictures there. Okay, so first of all, so thank you guys for joining the training part. Again, I do want to thank you guys for coming on to the 8 o'clock. You know, if you're somebody who just started with us and made the decision to come on and say, hey, not only do I want to look at this product, but I also want to make sure that I'm able to share this with other people as well. So that's what we want to do this training for, is to really show you how to get started right. Right. So starting off right it's crucial in many aspects of life, whether it's, you know, a new project, a relationship, a habit, whatever it is. But there's a few different things on there. You think of foundation, right? It's a good start, leads to a solid foundation of future progress. Momentum, a positive start creates momentum. It propels you forward, makes it easier to continue and build upon initial success. Mindset. So starting off right cultivates a positive mindset. Efficiency, beginning with clear plan or strategy, ensures efficiency. Think about long-term impact, right? The way that you start often influences that outcome. And then habit formation, right? If you start off correct with starting with good habits, leads to better habit formation. And then last is leading and adaptation. So a good start allows you to better learn adaptation and provides you room to adjust down the road. So as Greg was talking about earlier, you should have received an email that looks just like this, right? So, and if you didn't, don't worry about it. We've got some
So, hey, Josh,
information for
we're
you.
not seeing your screen. So if you want to share your screen, sorry about that. For some reason, it's not showing up.
All right, are you seeing it now?
No.
Nope.
Technical issues.
1 moment, please.
Do you want to hold the screen up?
Well, I don't know. He's got all the stuff he's got to show. There we go.
All right, we can
Bingo.
see the screen.
Awesome.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to go back to this one real quick here, and then we'll kick this back up. Can you guys see it okay? All right, we're all human, guys. We're all human. We're trying to figure some stuff out here. We're trying to do some new stuff. Okay, so let me go back to this one. So anyway, so welcome to the training part of it. So as Greg was mentioning, if you are new to Lifewave and you're just getting started here, you should have received this specific email, right? So this says your name, welcome to Lifewave, the X39 patch. If you see this in green, very important, right? Save this email to a folder for future references. So this email, even though it's pretty basic, it's got everything that you're going to need to move forward. So there's 2 things that it talks about. Number 1 is getting started right. It says the link will take you to 5 tabs, very important, 5-tab document that we're going to cover that's all encompassing. And that is the click right there. So when you're on that email, use that for that tab. The second one is your back office. And that's going to have the person that sponsored you is going to give you your username, your password, unless you created that yourself. And this is a link right there to your back office. So this is what Greg shared a little while ago. I got the QR code. If you don't have this yet, make sure you get that on there. And then we are going to actually go through this part of it. I'm going to show you different things on this on this training to help you kind of understand what this looks like. So after you go through that QR code on your email, this is what this comes up to. So it says, welcome to Lifewave with the X39 patch. And what we've done is we've broke this down to make it so simple that everybody can just watch this video, this training, and then go right to the sites and then do it right there. So it talks about the patch, right? When you were introduced this, I'm sure you were told how long you have to wear the patch, how to wear it, but we break it down, wear it for 12 hours on, 12 hours off, drink a lot of water, but also remember, be patient. People see results in 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months. So it's not matter of if, but it's a matter of when. So just a reminder on the patch. Then right here is your back office, right? So it goes to your back office here. There's a link, a hyperlink that you can select your back office right there. And then afterwards, become and stay informed. So that says right here, the following websites are created so that you can really go to anything that you need here. So first one here, I'm sure most people on this call have been, learn about X39 and share the link with other people you talk to. So this hyperlink is right there. Now, when we usually talk about X39 to people, we say, hey, go to watch the first 3 videos, right? The first one is what is phototherapy? The second one is by the CEO, and he's talking about different, maybe another 2 or 3 minute video here. And then the third one is about a 35, 40 minute video by Dr. Leland Stillman, an interview that he does about 40 minutes that is outstanding. So you have enough information in these 3 videos really to make a decision if you want to try that. Now, what I also encourage people to do is this testimonial button right here, click on that. And if you have somebody or yourself are looking at a specific situation that you want to look at, immune system issue, neuropathy, chemotherapy, whatever it is, click on these. You can see awesome things right on there. So that's what you want to use the This Is It site for. Now, learn how to build the business and obviously go through all the info. So we're going to go through a little bit of this today. So I won't click on this, but this is the site for thisisitteam.com on how to build the business. Join the This Is It Facebook page. Most everybody has Facebook, but you just click on this Facebook group and it takes you right to the Facebook page where you can come on there, and I'm already joined, but you hit right there and then you're joining that team. It is outstanding, the information that's put out on that site every single day. The next one is subscribe to the YouTube channel for the recorded Zooms and teaching. So this is the YouTube channel right here. Now, again, if you're not somebody like me that was on YouTube before and didn't know what you were kind of doing, that go to that link, subscribe here. Look at this here. This is popular videos on the X39. Here's upcoming live streams, Saturday teaching. These are awesome, very, very good teaching. So if you miss any, you can go right back to these. Or if one of them really hit you, you can take that, copy it, send it to somebody else. So use this. I use it every day. I was telling Greg the other day that I used to work out in the basement and have Netflix on or something else, and now it's just these YouTube videos. And then this next one, attend a new to Lifewave Zoom on Sundays at 8 o'clock. That's what we're doing right here. That's this link, right? If you don't have this link, this is the same QR code. So everybody has this link. And then obviously share this link to the document with all of your new people. Now, if you remember at the beginning, this is more than just one tab, right? So the next tab here is the health tracker. So when you first started, what you'd want to do is you go onto this next page and hit print. If it's you and your spouse, hit 2 pages, right? So it's one for each of you. And I would encourage you, look at this where it says before and then 24 hours, 7 days, up to 90 days. Put it and be honest with it, right? 1 to 10, what is my level on mental clarity, stamina, mobility, skin appearance, you name it. Be honest about it and track your progress. I've heard some people say, hey, I'm going to do it for a little bit. My husband will get on it after I see results. I would encourage you to have both of you guys do it at the same time, because it is such a neat journey to be able to look, okay, 24 hours, how's your sleep? How's your energy 2 weeks in, and really compare results. It's really awesome to do that. The next one here is the meeting and Zoom schedule. So again, Sunday at 7 o'clock, we just got done doing one a little bit ago that does the Zoom, the presentation that we do to introduce X39, lasts about 45 minutes, and you can invite anybody to that. Just click on that link and send that to them for that Sunday. At 8 o'clock on Sundays, which is today, obviously, we do this Zoom to you bring in somebody new in the business. You want them to see this, say, hey, what are our next steps? Next steps is go to this meeting on Sunday at 8 o'clock to learn how to kick off this meeting, your business. So on Mondays, Greg and Mena are doing a meeting now. It's at 12 o'clock Central Time, 1 p.m. Eastern. And then you can see Monday and Wednesday, the This Is It team does a global version of this, which is awesome. And then Saturday, they do the training. It's about an hour and a half. You don't want to miss these. And if you can't see, you've got to see the recording on Zoom. And then last, it's Thursday. This is really just for the St. Louis market, but we've got a new location in Lake St. Louis every single Thursday at 7 p.m. that we do a live meeting at. These Zooms are awesome, but if you can get to some of the live meetings like Greg and Mena were talking about, even in person on some of these, get to them as often as you possibly can. All right, and next we're going to talk about the this is it onboarding checklist. We're going to sit on this one for just a minute. Very simple. What I'd want you to do is print this. So when you're done watching the replay of this video, print this off, and then you're going to use this and literally check these different boxes. I'm going to go through this and show you how to do this. So as you can see, it says onboarding checklist. Go to thisisitteam.com. So the first thing is go to home. So everything you see in bold are the headings on the training. So home, scroll down to Pro Strategy and watch the 4 videos. So let's go to the team website. So this is home. So the first one's home. You scroll all the way down and you're going to see the Pro Strategy. It's going to be a video right here by Steve Merritt talking about what the Pro Strategy is, and then a couple different videos on Pro, Patch, Revisit, Opportunity to see exactly how they do that. Keep in mind, they have 165,000 people in their organization. So we're going to do it just like they recommend doing and what they've seen success in. The next button here is onboarding. So watch the first video and click on the links below. So as we go to onboarding here, so this is the first video, shows you exactly what you want to do to onboarding. It's about 5 or 6 minutes long. These buttons are outstanding. So look at this, how to set up an enrollee placement, how to enroll a brand new partner, right? You're excited, you just talked to somebody, they want to get in. This is how to do it. You click on this button, it'll show you how to do it. I have people every week calling me, Josh, how do I upgrade? I'm gold, I want to go diamond, how do I upgrade? I don't text them back the answer. I don't call them and walk them through it. I go to upgrade kits on here that's got a video on how to upgrade. I hit share and send them how to upgrade, right? So what I would really encourage you to do is spend time going through each one of these things, because in the long run, it's going to save you so much time asking questions, waiting to get the answer back. It is almost all right here. So I'd really encourage you to go through every bit of that. The next one is Go Manager. Watch the 4 videos on Going Manager. Very, very basic, but there's 4 videos on this. So the first 2 by Steve Merritt and Sarah Robinson talk about how to go manager. Again, 2 left, 2 right, you're gold. That's how to go manager, right? But then below here, these other 2 are how to break manager. What does breaking managers mean? So breaking managers is as simple as you put people in the business, you're a manager. How do you now help those people do the same thing? So watch those videos. That's going to show you exactly how to do that. And Mena did a great job earlier talking about how important becoming a manager and helping other people become managers are. There's no real other steps besides that. That is the plan, is manager and helping people become manager. It's pretty awesome. All right, the next one is the 10-step system. Watch opening video and click on links below. So on the 10-step system, go to this one. And again, there's another video, of course, but this isn't really the logistics behind it, right? That's the first one that I showed you. Very important on how to do things. This is really more of the why and the personal reasons on why it's Father's Day evening and you're here tonight, right? Why did you get involved? Is it for a health standpoint? Is it because you're trying to do something different for your family long-term? Determine your why, set your goals, make your commitments, build a list. You can see there's 10 great steps. Some of these are videos and some of these are just some written information, but I encourage you to go through every one of these 10 steps. It will put you much, much further than you just kind of kicking around and trying to figure out what works and doesn't work. Go through these 10 steps first, and that's going to really save you a lot of great time. And the next one here is the X39 Zoom event. So we showed you a little bit about the calendar, right? And so if you're wanting to know, where do I go to see the Zoom events that the This Is It team is doing? Right here, Zoom events. So let's say it's tomorrow, it's Monday, and it's 8 o'clock Eastern time, 7 o'clock Central time. You want to see the Zoom event, you go to thisisitteam.com. It's Monday, click on Monday. These are the people that are going to be doing it. And then you click here to join. That's it. Now you're talking to somebody else and you say, hey, I'm going to be on this Zoom. I got involved with this here a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I love this. There's so much excitement. You've got to see this with me. Look at this Zoom link, copy that, paste that, send it to them. They can watch that with you. Or you want to have a lot of fun, grab some popcorn, play this at your house with all your neighbors, right? And you have a blast with it. So that's where to find the Zooms. This isn't on the thing, but some people are asking a little bit more information on how exactly does the compensation plan work. I'm a little confused on that. There are 3 different videos that break down exactly how the compensation plan works. So if you're one of those people that really want to understand that a little bit more in detail, feel free to dig around on that. And then the last one here is downloads. So you can see a couple of things here. It's going to say select menu in the top right corner. I'll show you that. Print 40 of the sign-up forms, revisit follow-up list, and then and download the opportunity slides. So lastly, if we go back up here and we go to the little hamburger guy, right? And then it's going to say on the right-hand side, downloads. And then you've got a couple of different things. One is, old school is new school, right? So I would encourage everybody, print 40 of these, and when you have those and you're talking to somebody for the first time, hey, I want to try that. Yeah, I want to get involved. I want this for my wife, and I definitely would like to make some money. Do you want to do silver, gold, diamond? Have them fill that out right there, and then take that, put it in the system, right? And then, or if you can't do it right then, take it home with you and do it later, or you can save this to your phone, send it to people in your phone, but you definitely want to print those. The next thing you want to do is you remember is the opportunity slides. So if you want to do this Zoom yourself and have it on your laptop, have it on your iPad, on your phone, you can download these opportunity slides. You don't have to be great at this. You just read them, read the slides, right? And you know what's great about just reading the slides? Everybody can just read the slides, right? That is so duplicatable. You don't have to be an expert presenter. Just read the slides. And then the last one we encourage, you can print anything you want on here, but the last one we encourage you is this one here, the revisit and follow-up sheet. You want to be organized with the people that you're talking to, whether you use this or any other form to be organized, but you want to know who I talked to, when I talked to, did I give them a patch? What does my follow-up look like? What was their response? So you can follow up, because the fortune is absolutely in the follow-up. So that's a crucial part of making sure that you're organized with that. So that is kind of it for that document. And then the last tab on here has 2 different things. The number one thing here is you can see there's 2 different sites that you can launch. So this one here says launching your business. We're not going to go through every bit of it, but this is about a 5-page document we put together. Again, I want to encourage everyone that the This Is It team site is the number one thing that you want to go to and continue to go to for everything on building this site. So everything you see on here is coming from that, but this is a very high level of, hey, if I just want to understand this high level, how do I do this? So again, here's a reminder about the Zooms, how that works. Again, how to launch and build your business, Going Manager, there's a very quick breakdown of it. Steps, making a list. Again, connect with people on your list. Creating a script. And in future meetings, you're going to see that we're going to talk a little bit more about scripts. So you want to make sure you come here every Sunday at 8 p.m. because we're going to get into the nitty gritty with that a little bit. But here's an example on a script, because I have people sometimes that say, hey, I got into this. I want to have my own testimony. I've heard great testimonies. I want to make some money, but I have no clue what to say to people, right? I was there, right? And then, so here's an example breakdown. Here's some 5 steps, a 5-step method when sharing a quick story. This is where I was. This is what I saw. This is what I did. This is what I'm excited about. So that's 4, but you can add your own. So this is where I was. I had knee pain. I was tired all the time, right? This is what I saw. I was introduced to a technology that activates my own dormant stem cells. Or I've seen a testimony of a lady who no longer suffers from neuropathy. This is what I did. I signed up and started seeing results in 30 days, or I shared it with my neighbor and his knee pain went away. So this is what I'm excited about, the countless people that I'm able to bless with this and hear their testimonies, or the growth of this company and what it's doing for us financially. You name it. So this, you don't use this, you use your story, but use this as a foundation to do that, right? So again, you're sending this link to people after you give them a brief 2 minutes, and then you follow up with them. How to sign them up. So a lot of us get in that position where it's okay, they said yes, they want to get in. I don't know what to do now. Do they do silver? Do they gold? Do they do diamond? I know what I did. Do I just tell them come in silver because I did? What if they want to do diamond or gold? I don't know. So this is going to break that down for you, right? You could ask them a couple questions. Are you married? Is it 2 people using the patches or just 1? Are they thinking of other people that would like to benefit it? A couple people or a lot of people? And they do have interest in building an income stream, potentially significant. So I encourage you, read through these different things. I won't do all this, but this is going to break it down on, as you ask those questions, read through the differences on why we would suggest gold to somebody, diamond or silver. We're not out here selling packages, and we're not out here selling sleeves, right? We're out here to just inform people and meet people where they're at. So if I have somebody that says, Josh, I definitely want to use this product, but I have some people I'd like to share it with as well and build a little bit of business. Well, then I would encourage, at a minimum, gold. You can maximize the compensation plan. It's going to give you 3 extra sleeves, so you can pass some of those out. And if somebody's like, Josh, I've got 30 people I'm thinking of right now, I know a lot of people are going to do this. You know, Matt, you need to go in diamond. That's what I did. I would suggest going in diamond like I did, and let's get rolling. So again, read through that. Some great information on how to do this. Also gives you some options on how to sign them up. What I would absolutely encourage everybody is you have a link that you can send people that they can sign up themselves. Don't do that, right? People are going to go to that website and they're going to get confused. They're not going to know about auto ship. They're not going to know on, do I come on silver, gold, diamond, preferred customer? Don't do that either. So help them understand that, right? Get in front of them, do a Zoom with them or in person, put them in the system. It's great to do it in front of them because they can see the process, right? And if you're not in that position, then do the paper copy. That's also duplicatable as well. And I've done a lot over the phone. Just said, hey, I'm ready to go. Here's the information I need. I'm typing it in while they're talking. So make it simple, but yeah, follow those. And again, read some of this. After they're in the business, what do I do with them now, right? So here's some suggestions on what to do, including, and you know, some people, including, I'll give a shout out to Chuck that really taught a great thing on introducing some of your new people to your upline. It's so powerful. You just sponsored Josh here, and then you say, hey, Greg, I gotta tell you this guy, Josh, I want to introduce him to. He's got such a heart for people. We just brought him on. And then so we can see who our upline is. And Chuck does a great job with that. And so does so many people on our team now. So see some of these things here. And then last thing on this is the part here. And again, you know, Steve Merritt, right? Number 1 money earner here. He said, hey guys, I'm going to share this with you. This is my script every single time. So feel free, again, 165,000 people overall in the organization. I think the script probably works, right? I didn't put all these people in, but this is what he's saying. So I've adopted a lot of that. But again, make it your own, because this is a personal endeavor, right? You want to get personal with people before you just throwing patches at people. Okay, and then last thing here is email to your brand partner. So you probably remember right at the beginning on that slide, we started with this, right? This exact page here. So where we get that from, where the person who sent this to you from, comes from this last tab. So as you now go through all the training and you understand how to do this business, and you're signing somebody up and you get your first person in and they come in at gold, they come in at diamond. Now what do? You come over to this last tab, select this whole thing, copy this, paste it into an email, change their name. Their name's probably not name, unless their name's name, then you keep it as name. But and then on the backup, it's right down here, change it to their actual username and password, send it to them. And guess what? They have everything they need to do to get ready to go. So that is kind of it on that part of the training. So, you know, again, any questions you have, you've got myself, you've got Greg and Mena, you've got your entire upline. Hit us with any questions, but this is going to give you an outstanding way to know exactly where you need to go to get started on all of that. And I'm going to now, I'm going to give it back to you, Greg, and to go through the rest of the slides. And I'm actually going to give this to Chuck, who's going to go through our last program, which is our gold competition.
Awesome. Let me share my screen real quick so we can get through this. There we go. So great job going through that, because again, this is something that we want to make sure you have access to all this information, where to access the information. And again, I think, so Chuck, you're going to be covering the new Gold Rush. Is that correct?
That's correct, sir.
Awesome.
Hey, before I go into that, I just want to tell people, if you're brand new and you felt like you just got hit with a fire hose, you did, but you got to realize everything you need to know was just explained to you. And there's a recording of that you go back and listen to it bite by bite. But what I really want to encourage you to do before I get into this gold rush is make it part of your agenda every single week to be on the 2 Zooms on Sunday. And I recommend the Thursday night Zoom. Even though it's a St. Louis event, it's live, it's on Zoom. There's a lot of energy. Josh does a great job. But those 3 Zooms as your primary will keep you fired up throughout the week and have you ready when the right person comes across your path. So with that being said, there's 5 things I would do if I were you. That's one of them. Be on the Zooms, plug in both Sunday nights and Thursday night. Then I would go manager. It was explained tonight, but if you need help, give us somebody in your upline. Every one of us want to help you go manager. So just say, I want to go manager. Give me the 2-hour plan like Malcolm Alexander, or give me the 2-week plan like most people. Just give me the plan and let's go manager and let's lock arms and get that done. That's the number one focus you should come out of this call with. The second thing is the Orlando Believe. It was mentioned. I just want to emphasize that's the key. The people that go to the Orlando Believe are the ones that get financially free the next 2 to 3 years. This Orlando Believe conference is huge. You might be saying, Chuck, it's only a few weeks away. I don't have time. All I tell you is make the decision, buy your ticket, and figure out how later. You won't regret it. I promise you that. And then lastly, win the Punta Cana contest. The company's put a contest out there company-wide. They are giving you an all-expense trip to Punta Cana, and it's the easiest contest to win I've ever seen in my entire 30-year career in this industry. If you're just joining us, you say, well, it started a few weeks ago. So what? I'm telling you, it's so easy because you're just getting started. There's a lot of ways you can earn points that those of us that have been in for a while can't earn. Get the Punta Cana contest. Now, if that all ain't good enough, this part of the training asked me to do is the gold rush. Josh and Greg and Mena, they came to me and they said, look, we want to help people even more. I'm going, are you kidding me? We've got so much good stuff going. I go, no, we want to invest some of our own money in our own team to help them reach these goals. And so they put together a contest. Greg and his team and Josh and his team. It's 2 separate teams. We're all in unit, but there's 2 $500 prizes going on here. Every time you sponsor a gold, I'm sorry, I'm on a porch and I can't hardly read that, but if you sponsor a gold between now and the end of the contest, you get 2 points, 2 chances. If you sponsor a diamond, you get 4 points, 4 chances. Now, if you enroll somebody at silver and they upgrade to gold, that don't count. They got to come in at gold. And you say, well, I wish I would have known that a week ago or 2 days ago. Well, sorry, but that's the way it is. It's only golds. Now, we don't push people to gold if it's gold's not for them. You got to do just what Josh said. You find out where they best enter and you help them come in at that point. If it's silver, bring them in at silver. That's how I came in. I was just a customer. I had no intention of building this business. Later, when it became to my advantage, I became a diamond. So let people come in wherever they want, but give them the benefit of going in at gold, because golds are what count for this contest. Golds and diamonds. 2 points for every gold, 4 points for every diamond. Here's the good news. You don't have to be a Malcolm Alexander or Will Montgomery or any other superstar on a team to win this contest. If you get just 2 chances, you got a chance. You bring in 1 gold between now and the end of the contest, and you've got a chance to win this contest. Now, obviously, if you bring in 10 golds, your odds are better than somebody brings in 1, but everybody has a chance. Even if it's the last day of the contest and you put in your first gold or your first diamond, you've got a chance to win. I love that. Everybody has a chance to win, and everybody wins with the new people coming in. So that's the gold rush. There's a limited time, but I want to thank Greg and Mena and Josh and Paula for stepping up and doing this. They learned this from Ken Burke, who invested in his team, and it's a great way to build a business. Thank you guys for putting your cash in line to help our teams grow. Thank you. Is there anything else you want to say before I close in prayer?
The only thing I was going to mention is how we're going to be doing it. This is, we don't have to do this way, but I basically, you put the names on here. So if you got 8 points, you're going to have your name in here, mixed in here 8 different times. And then I did a mock-up. It was just too funny just to see what would happen. And I put a bunch of names in here. Some people might see their names in here. And then what I did is when I clicked on it, the guy we just registered a week ago, he actually basically came up. I said, he didn't win this, but again, that's how something can happen. You literally could be, like Chuck said, on the last day of the contest, put a gold in or put a diamond in, and obviously get your name in there. And we're going to spin the wheel. Josh is going to do it for his team. And then anybody who's outside of Josh's team, we're going to do it for our team. And basically 2 $500 prizes are going to be given. So that was it. So Chuck, if you want to close us out with a prayer, that'd be amazing.
If I can add one more thing before Chuck closes this down here. So for those of you guys, some of you guys know that we're going to change a little bit of stuff around. One of the things that we've done with this video today, and we had a little bit of snafu, but we're able to cut it off right before my part of the training, and then so we're going to go. There's going to be a snippet in there about 20 minutes. We are going to change a little bit. So every Sunday when you come to this Zoom at 8 p.m., we are not going to cover that entire thing every time going forward. So we're going to, that part is going to be recorded, And we're going to make that part of that email that you send out to your team. So not only do they have the document and their own sign on, but also a YouTube video that they can literally watch how to go do this system themselves. So they can pause it, they can print it, they can do everything themselves. And then that gives us the opportunity as leaders on this call to talk about onboarding, but really get into a little bit more meat and potatoes on what to say to people, how to handle objections, what to do with different things like that. And you're going to hear from a lot of different leaders on this. And that's going to say some stuff. Greg and Mena, obviously myself, Chuck, we've got, gosh, who else was saying? There's a number of people. Malcolm is going to do some great stuff on this. And so a number of people are going to be bringing on some training and some of the presentations here in the near future. So we want to make that so duplicatable so you can send that out there. And I agree with Chuck on those meetings. Also, guys, make sure that we're also plugging into the Steve and Gina meetings, right? So they do on the This Is It team, you know, get your team on those things as well. That's where we learn these from, right? It's not us and recreating the wheel. They do an awesome job, so get on those as well. But no, nice job, Chuck. And you know, every time Chuck talks, I get more motivated and I want to plug in again to Lifewave. So
Thanks, Josh.
all right.
Let me close in prayer. Father God, I thank you for this incredible opportunity that you put in our laps. It's the just perfect position. And this is it, describes it so well. It's an opportunity to help everybody with better health, to help people literally get younger, to have things that have hurt them and given them pain go away, to improve their organs and their skin and their eyesight, their teeth, their gums. So many positive things from this product itself. And we know it works for everyone. It's just a matter of when. That is so exciting. We thank you. Thank you that we get to be a part of this. God, I thank you for all the team that's helping put this together, leadership. I think of Greg and Mena and Josh and Paula. But Lord, I also thank you for the brand new people joining our team, the people you're bringing to this team. I pray for every single person to realize they too can do this. They need to commit their business to you and then pray that you will bring the right people on their path and they will just speak up. They don't have to have the magic bullets or anything, no magic words. Just speak up and allow you to flow through them, knowing that people need what we have. They want what we have. We just got to get out there and let them know that it's available. God, I thank you for this opportunity. I thank you that people are making money, people are getting healthy, and we get to be a catalyst in making this happen. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Awesome. Amen. Great job, guys. Thank you so much. Yep. Happy Father's Day to everyone. I know that we always have questions and answers that we usually try to go through. I don't know if there's any questions that came through since we did that, but I think otherwise we're going to call it a night. So again, start your week strong. We want to help everybody we possibly can. Great job, Josh, tonight. Thank you, Chuck, as well. The leaders that are rising up, that we want you to be a part of it. We want you to also contribute to what we're doing. So keep doing what you're doing and change more lives. So again, God bless you guys. Have a phenomenal night.